ambulation. I think the ambulation
Right.
and, you know,
The connection to the brain.
regardless of what your sensation's like, but you have good sensation.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's rare for both of us to have that from what I've looked
See,
at.
and what's weird is watching Ben on the floor there, like I've never had the shakes. Never. I
No
was watching his
spasms.
leg on the floor, he's trying to move. I've got none of that.
Yeah.
Really?
Nope.
Yeah,
You
he'll
can move my
have a
leg, it's
few
fine.
mild spasms, but,
Do you take anything for spasms?
Nothing.
That's amazing.
no, you're taking one,
Well, moments of bladder spasm, Bill.
that's true.
That's
true.
all-
That's all you're
Oxygen.
taking now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that little one, you know,
Yeah, it doesn't.
and that's the
It doesn't
bladder
help
one.
with other spasms.
But I've never had a bladder either, spasm.
Really?
Never.
You should stop taking oxygen now.
Just take
am
off
I
it?
an educated opinion?
See, what's funny is I've never had these problems, so I don't know what to do.
Right,
I
yeah,
was watching Ben this morning, I'm like, my leg's never done that.
that's amazing.
Not the twitches, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you watch him roll over, it's like a really fast twitch. I've never had that. My legs are very.
Do you have a spinal cord injury in your lumbar?
No, the lower, it didn't separate or anything in the lower, it just cracked it. And then they
So
had to
it was- It was
stabilize it.
stable. So that means you can get his hardware taken out.
That's what I'm thinking eventually too.
Yeah.
Cause the neck one, it did this. When it
Wow.
broke at the 5, it
Right.
came over, it didn't separate it or it stretched it and pinched it.
Right.
So they brought it back up and then put the stuff in it, all the hard
Right.
attached. So that's why he didn't sever it, it's still an incomplete.
Interesting.
But the lower one,
Well,
and it didn't hurt it, damage the spinal cord at all.
Right. And incomplete doesn't mean whether or not it severs it, right?
Right.
You all know that, right? That's like, a lot of people
They
are.
tell you one thing and then they
Yeah.
change it and say something else.
Yeah, it's like you're complete, but they should be saying you are currently presenting as complete,
Right,
because that's all they actually even know,
right.
right? And
That's
even
right.
even when there is damage,
They don't know there either. Nobody knows. Everybody is different.
because I know, like, when they did experiments with the rats and the stem cells,
Mhm.
they were finding that the scar tissue became a lattice work for the stem cells to use.
Correct.
And that
Strike
they
that off.
they did better with scar tissue than without
Correct.
it. I think-
And have you seen, we caught something and we haven't been able to find it again. John, his dad, but it was something with, a thing that they're going directly into the site of the injury and it's getting rid of the scar tissue, something that is dissolving the scar tissue.
Interesting.
And I don't know what it is yet, we don't know that much about it yet, because John saw it on one thing, and now we haven't been able to find it again.
Or it came from Robin, Mom.
Came from Robin?
Yeah, 'cause it's
Well, then
not
we'll have to
only
get it
Robin.
from Robin again. That's
Well,
Tim.
I know a guy that did that. I know a guy that did that. He was experimental and he did it like,
That's what it is right now, some type of
but it's
experimental
toxic.
stuff. Hmm.
Yeah. If that's the same stuff.